guys, it's Connor here, and I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. I'm bringing you guys another life story, and this is the one about how I almost drowned to death. So I was about maybe 10 or 11 years old, so probably like 6 or 7 years ago, and I went to a place called Bolsa Chica Beach. This was before Campland ever happened, and I went with my family, all my aunts and uncles, and my grandma and grandpa, and we would just stay in a RV and camp out at the beach for a whole week during the summer. So one of the days I was there, I went outside to the beach with my mom, and she was just sitting in the sand talking to somebody. And I went out. I was really far out there. I have a phobia of the water. I don't know if this is why, but I'm pretty sure I was still afraid of it at that time. But I went really far out there, maybe like 60 or 70 yards out, so about like 200 something feet. So I was really far out there and got caught up in the current or the tides. And I was there for maybe like maybe like 30 seconds or something. So that day they had really big waves, and I was kind of scared of it, but I was trying to have fun. So once I got caught in the tides, I started freaking out, and then this huge wave crashed on top of me, and I got pushed really far down under the water. I was there for maybe like 4 or 5 seconds. Then I started getting like pushed all the way to the shore. At this moment, I took like a small breath, and I had enough air for maybe like 15-20 seconds at the most. So as I'm getting pushed towards the shore, I start tumbling on the ground, and it's really far down there because I wasn't able to touch the ground when I was like 5'5", maybe, like at 10 years old. I'm like 6 foot now, 5'11", but I just remember getting tumbled on the ground, and I'll never forget that once I hit my head, everything was just really blurry. I was in slow motion, just tumbling, just doing like front flips and everything under the water, hitting my head and everything. It hurt really bad. On my boogie board, I had a little strap that I could put on my hand, so if I like got lost from my boogie board, like I fell off of it, I could just put my hand on it and pull it back. And I never had that on there, so that could have really helped me in that situation, but I didn't do it. So after like 30 or 40 seconds, I was already running out of air, and I felt like after I was tumbling, I put my hands up and trying to like grab stuff, and I felt like the air, like the surface of the water, and I was like trying to push, and I finally came up onto the shore, and my mom was still talking to some random person. I do not know who it was, but she had no idea that that all happened to me, and I never told her about this. I just walked up and I just played it all off. So earlier that day, I was sadly playing in the sand, and I went to go put my hands into the water. Like I stepped in maybe like 4 or 5 steps, and the water was up to my knee. So during that week there was like a little virus in the sand or in the water, and there was jellyfish and plankton like everywhere. When you like put your foot down at night, in the wet sand, there was plankton, and it was like glowing green. It was so cool. But there was jellyfish everywhere out in the shallow parts of the beach. And when I was washing my hands off, I got stung in the left knee. It hurt pretty bad, but there was no real mark that was there. It was pretty small, so it didn't really affect me that much. But 2 things that bad happened to me in one day. That was pretty sad. So that's the story of me almost drowning on a family trip about 5 or 6 years ago. So if you guys enjoyed and would like to see more content like this, leave a like down below. Comment down below any other series you want to see me do, stories you want me to do, or some would you rathers, or maybe another Q&A later. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button to get more content like this one. And it's been Connor. Later.